question.
Question number 12.
Ask a question.
Stuart Nash.
Thank you. To the Minister of Land Information. When did the Overseas Investment Office last produce a document that collated the benefits of overseas investment in New Zealand farmland in terms of employment created by the 716 successful consent applications over the past 10 years who promised to create new job opportunities?
The Honourable Louise Upston.
Mr Speaker, individual applications have a threshold to pass in terms of benefit to New Zealand, one of which is new job opportunities. If an application is granted with a condition attached to it, it is then monitored. The Overseas Investment Office does not aggregate data on the dollar value or benefits that successful individual applications will have for New Zealand. This government is focused on quality, not quantity. That's why this side of the House, the amount of net land sold over our side has halved.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Stuart Nash.
In light of this, does she agree with the Minister of Finance who told Parliament last Thursday that collating this information was, quote, part of their function under the Overseas Investment Act?
The Honourable Louise Upston.
Mr Speaker, as I said, individual applications are considered on their merit, and that's why there are conditions attached, and we assess and measure those benefits. An example for the House that might be useful is the addition or the commitment of 93 jobs in the Crayford sale. Actually, in 2015, that was delivering 105 jobs, which is additional benefit.
Supplementary question, Stuart Nash.
Is she suggesting that the Minister of Finance, who has ultimate responsibility for signing off on consents by foreign investors, does not know the law as per the Overseas Investment Act?
The Honourable Louise Upston.
Mr Speaker, the Minister of Finance, as we're very clear on this side of the House, actually was concerned about the amount of land sold by the former government, and that's why in 2010 we actually introduced additional measures to protect New Zealanders' interests, to stop significant vertical integration and to ensure that New Zealanders' economic benefits were preserved.
Supplementary question, Stuart Nash.
Will she issue an instruction to the Overseas Investment Office to start collating this information, or doesn't she think knowing the value added by overseas investment is important?
The Honourable Louise Upston.
Mr Speaker, that very question from that member illustrates he doesn't understand or know the legislation of the Overseas Investment Act. First and foremost, it states it's a privilege for foreign owners to purchase land and assets. That's why we have significant tests that ensure the benefits must be substantial and identifiable for New Zealanders.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Stuart Nash.
Does the Minister not think it is important that New Zealanders understand the overall benefits of foreign investment to this country?
The Honourable Louise Upston.
Absolutely, and that's why I very proudly, in every individual application that is before ministers, consider the benefit to New Zealand and whether they are significant or identifiable. If they're not, that application will not be approved.
Order. That concludes questions for oral answer. Would some honourable member care to move that the House take note of miscellaneous business?